Hello, welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to start a YouTube channel for your business. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning. I'll be introducing you to YouTube and how you can benefit from this social media platform for your business. You'll learn how to create and also personally customize a YouTube business channel to maximize audience engagement and retention that will benefit your business revenue. YouTube is one of the largest and most popular social media platforms on the internet to date. It's a platform with over 1 billion users, and it's regularly reaching more 18 to 34 and 18 to 49-year-olds than any other cable network in the US. YouTube has become the new marketing platform for business because of this immense amount of audience from all around the world. Statistics have shown that YouTube visitors are generally watching around 6 billion hours of video every month. ModCloth, an American online retailer of women's clothing, launched its branded YouTube channel in 2008 and has achieved nearly 1 million views and has over 4,000 subscribers. Being a business based on the internet, ModCloth markets its business through digital media, including video ads, because it delivers fast, accurate, and analytical data to track the performance, impact, and return on investment. YouTube is a great platform for your business because it allows you to not only share your message, but also to engage with the core customer base, building deeper levels of loyalty and engagement. YouTube, the second biggest search engine in the world, allows us to integrate SEO, referral content, and paid campaigns while reaching the greatest possible audience across platforms and devices, says a ModCloth representative. It's amazing to see our brand come to life through the emotional impact of video. It is the ultimate medium for us to engage our audience and, more importantly, for them to engage with us. Now let me show you how to create your own business channel. First of all, do you know that all YouTube accounts need to be directly connected to a Google Plus account? You can either use an existing Google account to create your YouTube account, or you can set up a YouTube account from scratch, and a Google account will be created for you in the process. So if you have an existing Google Plus page or a Gmail address, you already have a Google account that you can use to create a YouTube channel. Here are the simple steps to create your YouTube channel using your Google account. First, log on to the website www.youtube.com. Then sign in with the email address attached to your existing Google account. Do make sure that you're logged into the Google Plus account when you're doing this. Then click on the profile icon in the top right corner where your page's thumbnail is and click the drop-down. Click on the Creator Studio button that looks like this wheel icon. Then click on Create a New Channel. Right here, you will have to name your channel and select a category that best describes your business. On the other hand, if you don't have an existing Google account, here are the steps to create your YouTube channel. Similarly, log into www.youtube.com, then click on Sign In on the top right corner of the page. Then select Create Account. You'll then be prompted to fill in this form to create your Google account. Once you're done creating your Google account, you'll be taken to the YouTube homepage. On your left, there will be a list of tabs. Click on My Channel. A pop-up like this will appear, and you should click on Use a Business or Other Name. Then do the same thing. Name your channel and select a category that best describes your business. This is also where a Google Plus page will be automatically created for you under this name as well. So now that you have already created a YouTube channel, let's get started on customizing the channel to fully represent your business. Here's your main channel page. There are 3 things that you'll need to pay attention to and specifically customize, and they are your channel icon, channel art, and channel description. Just like any other social media platform, the outlook of your YouTube channel is the most direct branding of your business. Adding a specific channel icon will increase your business channel's identity and allow your audience to recognize your branding. The default icon for your channel is the profile photo associated with your Google Plus account, so you can change it here on YouTube if you wish to. Here's a recommended guideline given by the YouTube support when creating a new channel icon. JPEG, GIF or GIF, BMP or PNG files. No animated GIFs though. 800 by 800 pixels squared. Square or round images are rendered at 98 by 98 pixels. And remember this, do not upload pictures containing celebrities, nudity, artwork, or copyrighted images, since it violates YouTube's community guidelines. You'll risk having your channel banned or deleted if you do so. You can use channel art to brand your channel's identity and customize an appearance that only your business channel has. Your channel art will be visible on all platforms where viewers can see your channel, although it might differ in appearance on desktop, mobile, and TV displays due to specific dimensions. For the best results on all devices, we recommend uploading a single 2560 by 1440 pixel image. To upload your photo, click the Add Channel Art button in the middle of the cover photo area. Alternately, mouse over the photo space to reveal an Edit button in the upper right corner to open a drop-down menu. Select Edit Channel Art and then either drag or upload the image you want. When you upload a photo or select an existing one, you'll then get a preview of how it will look on different devices. The channel art display changes according to the device used. Usually the channel art will show as a narrow horizontal panorama on a desktop web browser and on a mobile device. Here's a recommended guideline you can refer to. Minimum width should be 2048 by 1152 pixels. This is the quote safe area, where text and logos are guaranteed not to be cut off when displayed on different devices. Maximum width should be 2560 by 423 pixels. That means that the quote safe area is always visible. The areas to each side of the channel art are visible depending on the viewer's browser size. The file size should be 4 megabytes or smaller. You can also add in logo and text for branding and marketing purposes. If you're using an image that's 2560 by 1440 pixels, the safe area is precisely in the center at 1540 by 427 pixels. You can use this area to input things like your logo, company name, and even the promotion of the month. Having the logo and text within the safe area ensures that the message does not get cut off, and that it will appear as intended even across different platforms. The last step to customizing your YouTube business channel is to fill in the channel description box. In this text box, enter a description of your brand or the type of content that you plan on sending out. As you write your channel description, be mindful to craft it according to how it will appear across the site and around the web. You'll need a description which includes your most important content that can best describe and represent your business. Here's a recommended guideline for you to refer to when you draft your channel description. The crucial first 5 lines. The first 2 lines of the description box are displayed next to your video in search and when posted on social media. Write powerful punchlines that best describe your business. Maximize the usage of keywords that will increase your ranking in search engines. Include HTML links. Include links to any other related sites to your business. You can also include a link to your free offer or lead magnet if you have any. YouTube gives you 500 characters to write in your description box. Use each one to the fullest. Treat it like a little blog post and leverage it to the greatest value in order to increase your search ranking, not just on YouTube search, but also on other search engines connected to YouTube. Don't waste your credit. So, you've just learned about how to start a YouTube channel for your business, as well as customizing your channel to gain higher recognition and engagement. Your channel will appear in search engines and suggested channel categories across YouTube, so make sure it's appealing and unique. For more customization guidelines like customizing SEO, creating videos, and more, tune in for the next video. I'll see you in the next one. Hello and welcome to this video tutorial where we cover optimizing your Instagram photo to increase viewership. In this module, we're going to learn 2 main things, which are the technique of taking beautiful photos of an object or person and how to edit your Instagram photos with a photo editor app. Instagram is an online mobile photo sharing site where users can take pictures and share them either publicly or privately on the app. In April 2012, Facebook acquired Instagram for $1 billion US. Instagram then grew by 23% as a result. There are as many as 500 million active users every month as of June 2016, and it's not going to stop there. This would indicate that Instagram is here to stay for the long haul. As Instagram is a photo-driven sharing app, the strategy here is to get as many views on your uploads as possible, and this is done primarily through optimizing your photo. Normal and bland photos do not quite do it these days because everyone is doing it and audiences get desensitized. A normal bland photo could easily be ignored and overlooked just by scrolling through. Photos need to be taken creatively and have visual pop to cut through the noise created by other photos. This is achieved through photo optimization. So first, let's cover taking product photos. The most important part is to understand that photos are used to communicate your idea and your message, be it your brand message or your campaign message. For example, if your brand identity or the business that you're in represents fun, progress, and youthfulness, then you could consider posting photos of the beach, road trips, parties, and the like. Similar if your brand has the elements of authority, leadership, and poise. You should consider uploading photos of people in suits and ties, gala parties, wine, and other similar associations. The point is, you need to be sure of the 3 keywords that represent your brand or business to have these strategies and tactics work best for you. Now back to optimizing your photo. The first thing you need to take note of is the background. Find a nice and clean background for your product. Less is more. The purpose of having a background is to make your product stand out and grab the attention of your audience. It's okay to have a clean and simple background because the spotlight is on your product. Also, you can consider having contrasting colors as your background. For example, if your product is bright yellow in color, a plain black or white background would be the best choice. You don't want to bombard your audiences with too many colors on their Instagram feed. Next is the composition of your photo. A good composition makes a huge difference in your photos. The first thing to take note of is the, quote, breathing space of your photo. Imagine if you walk into a storeroom that's small in size and packed with stuff. You'll definitely feel cramped as there's very little space for you to move around. The composition in a photo works much the same way. Leave sufficient, quote, breathing space in your photo so that your viewers get the message immediately unless cramped up photos are intended and may be part of your brand's expression. The way you place your product is important too. There are 2 ways that you can consider: organized or casual. In organized, place your products in the middle of the frame to make it the focus point. You may also consider placing your camera on top of your product to create a top overview. This is primarily used as a product profile shot. It's clean, neat, and has a simple background. In casual, it's an extension of organized, where you place the product in its natural setting and how it's intended to be used. For example, a product like a bed sheet is taken in a room, set up just like how it's supposed to be used. The tricky part is you don't want to overdo it and make it look messy. Different angles communicate a different feel in a product shot. High angle shots create a dynamic feel to a shot. Products that are tilted towards the camera create an inviting feeling, and products taken from above produces a modern and contemporary look. As a general rule of thumb, you can always use the, quote, rule of thirds for your photo composition. The rule of thirds is a technique derived from the use of early grid systems in composition. It divides a medium into 3 parts both vertically and horizontally, creating an invisible grid of 9 rectangles and 4 intersections. The primary element within a design is then positioned on an intersection of the grid. Next up are photo editing apps that will help you with designing and editing your photos. VSCO or VSCO is a favorite photo editing app. It contains hundreds of filters and settings that people are able to use to create a unique photo. There are 4 kinds of filters in VSCO with different settings that will bring your photo to the next level. First up is the analog filter named A4 in VSCO. This filter turns the color of your photo into a brown-like warm tone, giving it a vintage feel. Next is the mood filter called M3. This filter gives a hint of sepia tone to your photo and creates a nostalgic feel. It gives the illusion of your photos being captured from an old movie camera, and you can always adjust the setting to suit your objectives. If you're moving more towards a black or dark tone, this street etiquette filter, it pretty well does the job. It's called SE3 in VSCO, and it changes the photo into a darker shade, giving an intense feeling to your photo. The last filter that I'm going to introduce is called G3. It's a portrait filter. This filter gives a sunny, warm tone to your photo, and it's very suitable for outdoor photo shoots. Hello, welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to establish your LinkedIn profile as an authority figure. Before we start, let's take a look at the breakdown of what you'll be learning. I'll be giving you the best tips on how to impress others on LinkedIn with a professional photo on your profile. Then I'll guide you how to make an eye-catching headline to secure prospects, as well as building a strong profile with power achievements, links to your work, and recommendations. These steps will increase your appeal and boost your credibility to your targeted audience. Your LinkedIn profile is essentially an online resume. It's a platform where you project your professional self. It's a widely agreed fact that recruiters generally skip profiles that don't have a photo on them. Why? Because a profile without a photo displays no identity. and it lacks credibility. In a study conducted by The Ladders, an eye-tracking heat map shows that the first thing that catches people's eyes is your profile photo. People generally spend 19% of their total visit time looking at your photo. LinkedIn also stated that profiles in LinkedIn search results with photos are 7 times more likely to be clicked on than those without photos. It's important, obviously, to include a photo of yourself on your LinkedIn profile. So how do you make sure your profile photo really impresses? Here are 4 great tips contributed by various researchers and from professional recruiters and LinkedIn users. First off, choose a photo that looks like you in real life. The internet can be deceptive sometimes, and nobody likes being shown something only to find out later that it's not what was initially perceived or what they expected. In person, you have less than 7 seconds to create a positive first impression. But that's normally done through a handshake, eye contact, the way you dress, how you carry yourself, and your energy. Online, though, that window of opportunity is cut short. It's just 3 seconds or even less. In this short time, the other person forms an opinion about you based on your profile picture and the accompanying info that's presented to them. They'll evaluate you and form a perception as to whether or not they can trust you. They'll even decide whether or not you're friendly or if you're approachable, maybe even what kind of personality you have. This first impression is very important, and it'll help lay down the first layer of your credibility as a professional. So you need to make sure that you're making the right expression in your photo. Avoid making a straight face or a dull face. You might be wondering, is it appropriate to smile in a professional photo? Well, the answer is yes. A pleasant smile has been proven to stimulate positive feelings in new acquaintances and increase engagement as it portrays approachability. Dress as if you're going to work. Make sure what you wear depicts you in a manner that's appropriate for your field or your profession. Here's another quick tip for photography and standing out. Avoid wearing white-colored tops, as they make you look washed out or unnoticed among all the other profiles in search results. Use colors like black or blue or even orange. They're more soothing and inviting. Next up, I'll be teaching you about the most ideal position for your face in the photo. To draw focused attention, position your face at the center of the frame. Make sure that your face takes up at least 60% of the dimensions within the frame, as it's the ideal dimension that ensures maximum direct focus of the eyes on your face within the frame. Lastly, keep a clean and tidy background. This will avoid unnecessary distractions and keep the viewer's eyes focused on your face. The best color for your background would be white or light blue, because it gives a sense of clarity and professionalism. Now let's look at your headline. In LinkedIn, your profile headline is what defines you. It's who you are. It's what you do. And of course, a short and clear description of yourself. Here are 3 important principles of what you must include in your headline if you want to stand out. First up, explain who you are. What's your profession and what position you're currently holding? Then write down who you can help to solve problems. That is to say, who needs your assistance professionally. Lastly, explain how you can help them and how you add value to what they already normally see in professionals like you. Here's an example of what a good LinkedIn headline looks like. Notice how the headline includes the 3 principles we just talked about? This is how your headline should look. Let's head on to your summary field in the profile. Here's where you fill in your abilities, profession, and achievements to tell people what you're capable of and why they should engage with you. Write down your various job functions and make sure they're all solutions-oriented. For example, I'm a professional recruiter and I've recruited 10 valuable employees that increased the company's sales by 10% within a month. Follow the structure of description when you list down your job functions and prepare an introduction paragraph for each experience item you list on your profile. You can also add media files like videos to further explain your achievements. This is a great way to increase interest and trust in you, as media files are generally more intriguing. The last step to strengthening your LinkedIn profile is by adding links and recommendations. Make use of the 3 URLs you're allowed on your profile and link to it. You should include links in your profile which lead viewers to relevant sites that showcase your work. For example, if you have a work-related blog or online portfolio, insert the link in your profile. This will further display your ability and professionalism to your prospects, and they'll be able to see for sure what you're capable of and know exactly how you can help them solve their problems. Recommendations, of course, are another great tool you can use to prove your professional claims and your value. Get your ex or current coworkers or supervisor to write about how well you work and what the great achievements are that you've accomplished around them. This creates concrete proof to support your claims on your profile. Well, these are the essential components needed to establish your LinkedIn profile as an authority figure. Follow these steps and you'll create a strong profile that can kickstart your journey to successful and fulfilling engagements on LinkedIn. But we're not done yet. Join me in the next module to learn even more. Hello and welcome to this video course. In this video, you'll learn how to grow your business through Pinterest. In this module, we'll go through 5 main things, which are: what is Pinterest? What you can do with Pinterest, types of rich pins, knowledge about promoted pins, how to create your business account. Social networks like Facebook and Twitter are often the go-tos for businesses and brands, and many companies will also benefit from the visual aspects of a platform like Pinterest. A pin is an image or video that people add to Pinterest. People add pins directly from websites or apps using the Pin It button. Any pin can be repinned, and all pins link back to their sources, which is how you can get referral traffic. Also, people organize pins into collections called boards and share their boards with others. The same pin might be added to lots of different boards across lots of interests, making boards a great place to discover new stuff. People can follow all of someone's boards or just the ones they like best. As they discover and follow more pinners and boards, their feed becomes more relevant and personal to their interests. So how is Pinterest able to help your business grow? There are 3 main things Pinterest can do for you. The first one would be to drive traffic to your website. All pins that you find on Pinterest will link back to their original websites when you click on them. Next is to create engagement with pinners. You can create engagement with a beautiful pin, useful description, and also be an active pinner yourself. Holding a Pinterest contest is also a good way to create marketing engagement for your brand. The last one would be you can do an indirect sales to urge people to click on your pin. Why indirect? This is because you're not allowed to put an actual call to action button on your pin. If you do so, your pin will not get approved. Besides normal pins, Pinterest also offers a feature named Rich Pins for you to categorize your pins. Rich pins are a special type of pin that is more straightforward and informative. It includes detailed information rather than just plain images. There are 6 types of rich pins that you can find on Pinterest, which are place pins, article pins, product pins, recipe pins, movie pins, and app pins. Place pin allows you to create a map with the content you share. In order to enable place pins, all you need to do is check off the Add a Map option when you create or edit a pin board. An article pin is very useful because pinners can automatically see the article's headline, author, and a story description. It makes it more searchable and distinguishable from other content on the platform. Next up, a product pin shows where the product you are pinning can be purchased, the current price, and a direct link to the product page or website. Plus, product pins' prices are constantly updated. In Pinterest, you can find any recipe that you can imagine on the site, and recipe pins take sharing food on Pinterest to a whole new level. Unlike regular pins, recipe pins show pinners important information such as specific ingredients, cooking duration, and even serving info. Movie pins help the Pinterest community to learn more about new and upcoming movies. It also includes the essential information about the movie such as ratings, cast members, and reviews. Think of it as an online movie directory in which you can save information about your favorite movies, categorized and organized, and then share them with the community. App pins help the Pinterest community to discover more relevant apps, and it can be done without ever leaving Pinterest through the app pin. It's similar to the rest of the pins that helps to pin apps. This is available for iOS in the United States. You can also advertise on Pinterest using a promoted pin. It functions like a paid ad, and you can advertise to your audience by location, demographics, devices, and even interest. It runs on cost per click basis, and we'll cover more on this in our later videos. Depending on what business you're in, the strategy which you can use it for is to organize your marketing collaterals of your brand and create a pin that can be easily shared across social media. Your marketing collaterals, of course, cover things like articles, infographics, products, services, and images, just to name a few. When you finish pinning them, promote it across your target audience and watch them get consumed and share it by your audiences. And now we've come to creating your business account. All you need to do is just 3 simple steps, and you can have your very own brand and business. Step 1, click on the business button at the very bottom of the page, and then you'll be directed to the page shown here. Click on the Convert Now button if you already have an account. If you don't, just click on the Join as a Business button. Step 2, you'll reach a page where you're required to fill in your business name, insert your website, and also select your brand name. After you've filled out the form, click on the Convert button to proceed. Lastly, you'll land on a page as shown in the figure, and this is how your business dashboard looks. We've reached the end of the first part in building and expanding your business on Pinterest. In summary, there are multiple things which you can do on Pinterest to grow awareness and create engagement with your brand. The main aim, however, is to create a pin board that has value, captures interest, and has viral capabilities, which would persuade and motivate your target audience to share with their friends. And we'll cover more on this in our next videos. Hello there. I bet you've seen and heard marketers and brands using Facebook Live to broadcast their business. In recent years, live streaming has become the latest online marketing trend for business owners and entrepreneurs. With live streaming, you can now take your business even further by generating more leads and establishing a stronger brand name. Since live streaming has become a part of Facebook, this is a grand opportunity for you to integrate live streaming into your online marketing. In this module, you'll learn how to use Facebook Live to build engagements, share insights, and build discussions. We'll also cover tips on sharing quick information and how to conduct reviews on your product or service, organizing AMA sessions or Ask Me Anything sessions to build engagements and navigating the Facebook Live map. So let's get started. To use Facebook Live, you'll need to download the Facebook app into your mobile phone, then access your Android or iOS Facebook app once the download is complete. At the top of your newsfeed, in the dialog box, What's on Your Mind, select the live video icon. Next, type in a brief description about your live stream. You can choose an audience for your video depending on your preference at the bar above your live stream description. Finally, tap Go Live and start your live broadcast. You'll notice that the live stream is in session, which is indicated by the live icon in the middle top of your screen. Once you've finished with your live broadcasting, tap on the finish icon on the bottom right of your screen. Just like any other online marketing methods, Facebook Live can do all the same with the exception that the information is being shared live. Here, the engagement between you and the audience is vital, as it's the foundation in sharing information. The easiest way to build engagement is sharing exciting moments that you're experiencing in the moment. This can be live events, interviews, behind the scenes, product launches, and even messages from the CEO or founder of your company, just to name a few. By sharing exciting, interesting, or special moments with your audience, you're building a common interest and a connection with your audience besides just using your brand, products, or services as the main medium. Sharing great moments such as reaching 1,000 likes or followers on your page, or even reaching your business milestones, are moments worth sharing and worth celebrating. Besides that, it's an opportunity for you to pull out sales and promotions to commemorate your achievements together with your followers. Vlogging or video blogging is a form of a blog. So instead of writing your daily post, you can do a video about it. It's a form of content that adds value to your live stream through sharing of insights or daily news. What you can do with vlogging is you can share any insights on your business, products, or services as long as it adds value to your audience. With vlogs, you can build various engagements, such as coming up with ideas or discussions alongside your audience. Among other things you can do with Facebook Live is sharing tips with your audience as a means to share quick information that are generally seeked out by your audience. You can also make it more valuable by answering questions that are posted in the comments section of your Facebook Live feed. Another great piece of content that you can do on Facebook Live is reviews. With reviews, you can touch on your own products or services, or it can be a review on other products and services that relate to your business. Reviewing your own products or services is suggested to be your main focus, as you can educate your audience about your products. When your audience are educated and understand the value and benefits that your product or service offers to them, they're more likely to convert to clients, which of course then translates to sales. For example, if you're in the beauty line, you could do a product review on Facebook Live over the multiple types of facial cleansers that you offer, or how to use them on different types of skin. You'd be surprised that most people don't know what type of skin they have, or how to take care of it. That's an opportunity to educate and communicate and then convert to sales. Besides that, you can conduct an AMA, or also known as an Ask Me Anything session, to build up engagement between you and the audience. In AMAs, you provide a topic, set the context, and viewers that participate are given the opportunity to ask questions directly to you. This creates discussions and engagement between you and your audience. Don't underestimate AMAs, as it doubles up as a wonderful tool for research and gathering insights about your audience. For example, if a particular question about a product keeps popping up over and over again, you might want to take note of it because, first, it might indicate that your marketing is not effective in communicating the message. Therefore, it needs to be reviewed in order to be more effective. Second, the product may have flaws and require an upgrade. Third, you might want to put it in your website FAQ so that you can save time from answering the same question over and over again and move on to more engaging questions. Building engagements is the core of Facebook Live. One of the best ways to improve your engagements with your audience is to watch and learn the patterns on how other people build engagements. To view other people's live feed, check out the Facebook Live map. You can easily navigate around the map to find other Facebook Live users all around the globe. In the Facebook Live map interface, the blue dots represent Facebook users that are currently in live stream. You can move around the map with the cursor to any designated location. Once you hover over a blue dot, a video preview will open up indicating how many people are watching. the thumbnail, and the description. This is a good way to get you familiarized with the interface and the engagements from the viewer's perspective. You'll notice that the quality of content will vary from user to user. There are TV stations that broadcast news or television shows, live streams of sports to movies, and there are those who live stream their daily life to show their presence on the live map. Notice that the lines are drawn from all parts of the world to connect to the center of the live stream, which are the viewers that are currently watching. This is a great insight tool to determine where your audiences are located around the world. Just click on the designated dot to start watching the live stream. Once the live stream ends, a notification will follow suit indicating the live stream has ended. To watch the live stream again, the video will be saved and posted on the user's timeline. This allows followers the opportunity to watch the recorded live stream. Optimize your live stream by ensuring that your internet connection is strong, because a live stream that is constantly buffering due to slow internet speed or constantly disconnected can severely affect the viewing experience, to say the least. As a solution, please do get yourself on a high-speed internet connection. Otherwise, don't attempt a live stream as a business. It would be very frustrating to view a low-resolution live stream that is constantly disconnecting, and that frustration normally results in lost viewership. Next up, writing a description of your live stream can greatly influence the viewer's decision to tune in. To influence their decision, write a benefit or a desired end result in the description. For example, quote, "Watch behind the scenes to the grand awards," unquote. Or, quote, "3 steps to getting $20,000 in 23 days. It has to have a hook in order to pique interest, is what I'm saying. There are 4 ways in maximizing your engagements through the description. The first way is to have a short description that's straight to the point. Ideally, it should be between 200 to 500 words. The second way is to include a strong call to action to prompt your followers to head over to your site. For example, stating in your description to click on the link to receive a special promotional price for the next 24 hours. Third, your, quote, "subscribe here" link allows you to direct your followers to your site and to capture their info. The fourth way is to insert your links into your live stream description for your followers, especially if you're running multiple social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. This is a great way to expose your other social media sites to build followers, not just on Facebook.